hold. Westlake to inbound. Out to Kennedy Hansberry, up top to Melissa Cantrell. Tries to work it inside, gets the ball batted away, gets her own pass though. Worked it back outside, around the wing. Hansberry inside to Hansberry. Puts it up and in. That's the first points of the ball game. 2-0 Westlake leads. Inbound, number 25, Micaiah Fluellen. Gets her pass batted away out of bounds by Williams. Rakea Williams for Westlake, the big junior center. Taking up the lane down low. Brewbaker Tech. Inbound to Fluellen. She puts up a shot. That's a miss. Rebounded and fouled. Brewbaker Tech with their second foul already early.
Earlier.
That was a push on Bianca Jackson. Westlake with the ball. Anastasia Warren brings it up. Outside to Kennedy Hansberry. Gets her ball stolen away. Brewbaker Tech looks to push the floor. She's trapped in the corner. Now over half court. She's trapped again. Westlake defense is swarming. That's an over call. That's going to be Westlake basketball. Over and back by Brewbaker Tech. They have had some problems here early. Westlake with the inbound to Anastasia Warren. She looks outside to Hansberry again. Hansberry dishes it out to Melissa Cantrell. Inside, number 11. Mr. Shot, Brewbaker Tech coming up the floor. Number 10, pull-up jumper. It's good. Bianca Jackson with the first points for Brewbaker Tech in the game. 2-2. And Westlake throws the ball out of bounds on the return possession. Back to the Rams. Bianca Jackson brings the ball up the floor. Brewbaker Tech in the all-white, Westlake in the all-blue. Pick set, swings it around. Ball works inside. It is stolen. Westlake on the return possession. Number 10 missed the layup. Kennedy Hansberry had an open layup on the left side and it went off the front of the rim. They're going to work it back out up top. Hansberry again with a jump shot from the baseline. That's blocked by number 20 of Brewbaker Tech, Charlisa Wellington, on transition. That is a return block from Marissa Cantrell. So far, two very solid defensive possessions in a row. Brewbaker Tech to inbound from the far court. Looks down low to 25, Micaiah Fluellen. She goes up, gets her shot blocked, rebounds it herself and puts it back in. 4-2, Brewbaker Tech. Westlake pushes the ball up to 20, Marissa Cantrell. She drives the lane, up, floater, no good. Good effort, but no good off the front of the rim. Brewbaker Tech in transition brings it up the right side. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, pass it outside, and that ball is tipped off by Westlake and out of bounds. Marissa Cantrell with the rebound, dishes it out to number 11, Taylor Husendove, who kicks it off her front knee, and that is out of bounds for Westlake. So some difficult possessions early from these two teams. A couple of uncalled for errors, but a 4-2 ball game with Brewbaker Tech at the lead. Bianca Jackson brings it up the floor. Inside, good pass, but just a bit too high. Number 20, Charlisa Wellington, was the target, but Jackson airmailed the ball just a little bit and out of bounds to Westlake. Anastasia Warren brings it up for the Lions. She just now passes half court. Over to Cantrell. Cross-court pass to number 4. Shot is in and out. Anastasia Warren had put up a good shot, but the rim was not helping the Lions. Brewbaker Tech in transition. Bianca Jackson up. Oh, excellent pass through the court. Missed opportunity for Micaiah Fluellen as her layup goes off the back of the rim. Cantrell to Warren. Warren to Husendove. She's in the baseline, works around a defender, but steps out of bounds in the process, and the ball will be back to the Rams. Jackson brings the ball up over half court. Westlake in a 2-3 zone. Pick up top, Jackson with the jumper, but that is blocked and a foul. A foul from Westlake on number 11. That is Taylor Husendove. That is their first foul of the game. Jackson to the line to shoot 2.
That'll bring number 10, Bianca Jackson, to the free throw line.
First one shakes around the rim and falls off the front.
Box out, box out.
Second one is good. 5-2 ball game, Brewbaker Tech. Jump shot from the side, right off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Husendove and out of bounds from Westlake. Brewbaker Tech with the ball here.
2 hands, Taylor, 2 hands.
Jackson brings the ball up again. Swings it out wide to Rogers. Rogers back to Jackson. Through the middle, tip, number 4, Jalen Bowen, and that shot is good. Bowen with a jump shot. 7-2, and Westlake calls a timeout. Pardon me, Brewbaker with the timeout. So early in the first quarter, 7-2 ball game in favor of the Brewbaker Tech Rams. It's been slow sledding so far. Some errors, some unforced turnovers from both teams. Good defense, a couple of blocks. So far, not a lot of open shots. So credit both defenses here already as we are coming out of the timeout here on the floor. We thank you for joining us here on the 6th annual Verizon Hoops for the Cure Classic, presented to you by SUV TV. Excited to be here as these two teams take the floor. This is the first game of 4 here tonight. First of 2 girls' games as Anastasia Warren brings up the floor for the Westlake Lions. Quick pass inside to 33, Rakea Williams, and it is off her hands and out of bounds. Good quick pass from Warren to Cantrell inside to Williams, but the big 6'1 junior, Rakea Williams, could not corral the pass in, and it is over to Brewbaker Tech as Jackson brings the ball up again. 22 of Brewbaker, Kayla Rogers with an errant pass, trying to get the ball back up top to Jackson. Just a little too hard and too low. Jackson could not corral it by her feet as Westlake brings the ball up again outside to Cantrell. Up top, 33, Rakea Williams. And that's a foul on Brewbaker Tech. Williams was receiving a pass in the lane, and Brewbaker Tech with a shove. Oh, inside, turnaround jumper short from Williams. Outside, Bianca Jackson in transition. It's 2-on-2. She pulls up at the 3, passes it out to 4, Jalen Bowen. Back to Jackson. Tough pass from Jackson. Jump ball. Westlake basketball. Warren looks inside to Williams, but gets it stolen from Brewbaker Tech. That's 20 Wellington on the steal. She's getting held up down low, and a timeout is called from Brewbaker Tech. That is their first timeout of today's game. 7-2 score, 2:47 remaining in the first quarter from St. Francis High School here in Alpharetta.
Basketball fans, Halftime Sports is hosting the first annual
Later today on the broadcast, we'll be bringing you Greater Atlanta Christian versus the boys' side of Brewbaker Tech at 5:30. Sequoia versus St. Francis Girls at 7 p.m. Followed up with the last game of the evening, Sacred Heart Christian School from Alabama versus the home team St. Francis, and that is at 8:30. The premier event of tonight's set of games here at St. Francis. We're back in action. Jackson brings the ball up the floor for Brewbaker Tech. She studies the defense, 2-3 run from Westlake, swings it outside. Shot put up for number 22, Kayla Rogers, and that's a 3. 10-2 now for Brewbaker Tech. Warren to Hosendove up top. She makes a move through the lane, puts up a floater off the back of the rim and out. Westlake rebounds it but throws it away, and it's back to the Rams. 53 for Westlake.
53,
Paris Mullins checking in for Rakea Williams. 53 will assume the center spot. That pass is not caught by Jalen Bowen and is out of bounds. Ball to Westlake. And now number 21, Royalty Johnson, checks in for the Westlake Lions. Warren to Johnson. Johnson on the side. Cross-court pass across to 20. Marissa Cantrell, and that ball goes in. Jump shot. Marissa Cantrell with her first buckets of the game. 10-4, Brewbaker Tech. Bianca Jackson on the right wing. And that's a travel. Travel called on Jackson. Westlake ball. Hosendove inbounds to Warren. Warren at the left wing. Picks up her dribble. Out top back to Hosendove. She's looking, passing. Baseline. Warren gets her shot blocked. Rebounded by 25, Micaiah Fuller-Ellen. And that's a hold on Westlake. Jalen Bowen with her first foul of the game. Westlake's second foul. Rogers to Jackson on left wing, drives the baseline, pull-up jumper short, rebounded it herself, gets blocked from Taylor Hosendove, out of bounds. Good job of following the shot there from Jackson, but her first shot was short, and her second shot was sent flying. Brewbaker Tech inbounds on the baseline, motion down bottom. 22, Rogers with the inbound, pass up to Jackson, short, gets kicked. No kickball called. Warren chases it down the far baseline. She puts up a short jumper on the sideline off the back of the rim. Save from Brewbaker Tech. In transition, Jackson one-on-one, and that is an easy layup for the ESPN Top 100 guard. Jackson with her third points of the game. An errant pass from Warren. She assumed number 20, Marissa Cantrell, would be sitting on the baseline for her, but there was no one, and that ball is out of bounds. Westlake. The Rams will inbound it now. Rogers brings it up the floor. Looks at Jackson on the baseline. She's dribbling, looking cross court. Passes out up top. Top of the key, 20. Over back to Jackson. Shot, three-pointer. That is off. Rebounded from Hosendove. She looks up the floor, nothing doing. We'll slow it down. Excellent pass, 21. Shot is good. Johnson scores on the pass from Hosendove. Excellent bounce pass across the lane. And that gives Westlake their 6 points of the game. It is now 12-6 in favor of the Rams, who have the ball on the left wing. With Jalen Bowen down to the baseline. That is stripped from her. 1 second left. Heave, too long. That is the end of the first quarter here at St. Francis. 12-6. Brewbaker Tech leads the Westlake Lions.
A better network as explained in a galaxy far, far away. Some networks promise unlimited data. Then they slow your downloads after just a gig or two. Verizon doesn't slow your stuff. Because when data is your only hope, better matters. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, December 18th.
And we're back here at the start of the second quarter at the Verizon Hoops for Akira Classic. Today's kickoff game at St. Francis High School in Alpharetta. Westlake Lions versus the Brewbaker Tech Rams, and we are underway in the second quarter. Pass out wide to Jalen Bowen. She looks inside at 25, Micaiah Fluellen. And another block. That is the third block of the game from the Westlake Lions. Number 33, Rakea Williams with her second of the day. Jackson receives the inbound, steps back on three, looking to set it up. She's on the left wing, dishes it back out top to Rogers. Ball stolen in transition. Westlake, excellent finish from Kennedy Hansberry. Hansberry with the steal, chased the ball down and finished over two defenders, 12-8. And Westlake has brought it within 4. Rogers over to Bowen. Bowen in the middle to Wellington. Wellington dishes, gets it stolen. Bianca Jackson on the baseline, jumper is good. 14-8. Jackson's jump shot is finding its stroke here. Westlake, three-pointer, just off the back of the rim. 22, Rogers in transition, dishes it to Bowen. Bowen pull up from the post, rebounded by Rogers. Rogers misses the layup, and Husendove will rebound it for Westlake. Big 33, Williams down low, gets the ball stolen. Rogers back in transition, over to Bianca. Bianca jump shot short. Rebounded by Cantrell of Westlake. Westlake pushes it up, top of the key. Ball tipped in the paint, excellent move. Shot is just long from Husendove. Got her defender to jump, spun around, had an open shot, but just could not make it drop. Good ball movement from Brewbaker Tech. 3 seconds in the lane called on Micaiah Fluellen. Westlake ball. Westlake down 6 points, brings the ball up the court. Cantrell with the ball over to Hansberry, back to Cantrell at the top of the key. Calls for a pick, does not get one. Out wide to Johnson, back to Cantrell. Back to Hansberry for three, back of the rim. Rebounded from Cantrell, she tries a three, back of the rim, rebounded Hansberry. Hansberry in the lane, good pass to Cantrell. Cantrell jump shoot short. Williams with the rebound and the up and under finish. And that's when your big players come to play. Cleaning up a rebound and finishing around the rim brings Westlake back within 4. Brewbaker Tech tries a three. That one's off the backboard, no good. Cantrell in transition with the rebound. She blows by Jackson, splits 2 defenders up and fouled. Cantrell will go to the line to shoot 2 with Westlake down 14-10. Little over 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Foul committed.
That is Brewbaker's Tech third foul. Cantrell's first free throw, a little long. Some substitutions from Brewbaker Tech, number 12 and number 14. That is 12, Jasmine Williams, the junior forward, and the sophomore guard, Ashley Free. Marissa Cantrell's second free throw is good. 14-11, 3-point game for Westlake. They've made a resurgence here in the second quarter. Good defense and good transition game has brought them back within it. Brewbaker Tech has made some errant passes and silly fouls. Let's see if they can clean up their game. And just as I say foul, Brewbaker Tech with an illegal screen. On number 25, Micaiah Fluellen. The senior the senior forward. She does a little everything, guard, forward, power forward. Captain of this team, Fluellen with an errant foul. Westlake with the ball, top of the key, Cantrell over to Hansberry. Hansberry gets her pass tipped away, picked up from Fluellen. She brings it up in transition. Great pass. Good court vision from Fluellen. Gets the defender to come on. Dishes it off to number 14, Ashley Free, who gets her first buckets of the night. Warren, Hansberry. Royalty Johnson throws it out of bounds. Ball back to Brewbaker Tech.
Number 31, Rainford, checking in.
And Westlake with 7 players on the court. There we go. 2 come off now. For Westlake, it's Hansberry, Cantrell up top in the 2-3 with Hosendove, Rakea Williams, and Nilese Rayford playing down low. Rayford and Hosendove on the blocks. And number 53, Paris Mullins comes in, and she will take up the middle of the 2-3. As Brewbaker Tech tries to split it, that's an over. Ball goes to Westlake on a carrying call on Brewbaker Tech. Cantrell to Hosendove in the corner, back to Cantrell. Across to Nilese Rayford. Hansberry, Cantrell, she throws the ball away. Jackson brings it up the floor. She's got room to run, pulls up about the free throw line, and that shot is good.
Number 10, Bianca Jackson with the basket.
Jackson puts the Rams up 18-11 as Westlake brings the ball back up the floor. Great pass down low, up and under, just could not get it to go. Mullins with the rebound, gets it stolen. Brewbaker Tech in transition, could not corral the ball. Jackson with it up top. Cantrell on Jackson. Now she sinks back into her 2-3. Ball over to number 4 for the 3. Just short, rebounded by Hosendove. She skies over to Rams defenders to get the rebound. Cantrell in transition out to Hansberry. Jump shot, no good. And a foul. Hosendove followed her own rebound but was a little too aggressive on the over the back call.
Number 33.
That is Westlake's 3rd foul of the evening.
Number 4, Warren back on the court for the Lady Lions.
And the starter, Anastasia Warren, comes back on the floor for the Lions. Bowen brings the ball up, pulls up 3. No good. That ball is going to bounce out of bounds harmlessly, and Westlake will get it back. 18-11 with 3:16 left to go in the half. Warren brings it up. Over to Cantrell. Back up top to Rayford. Rayford cross-court pass to Cantrell. She pulls up a jumper from the baseline, no good. And Mullins could not pull the rebound down. Jackson, one-handed pass all the way down the court to Free, who looks like she had a pretty good shot to go up with it, but just could not corral the pass and tried to make another pass, and stolen by Westlake. We have a player down underneath the Westlake basket. Brewbaker Tech is number 12. Jasmine Williams for Brewbaker Tech is down and holding her face. We'll see what's going on here. 18-11 here at St. Francis between Westlake Lions and the Brewbaker Tech Rams. 2:53 left to play in the half. She's getting helped off the floor, both from a St. Francis and a Brewbaker Tech trainer. It looks like she just got an elbow or a palm to that right cheek of hers. She looks like she'll be all right. Probably see her back in the second half.
Let's go. Come on, let's play. Show me you can play.
Westlake coaches want Warren to push it up with some tempo over to Rayford on the left wing. Cross-court pass back to Warren. Up top to Hansberry. Cantrell. Rayford with the long 3, and it's good. Nilese Rayford, the junior point guard, 5'8", with a long 3. Hand in her face, it was contested, and she got it to go. Number 14, Free of Brewbaker Tech, gets fouled on the drive. She will be shooting 2. That's Westlake's 4th foul in the half. First free throw is good. Second free throw attempt here. And that one is also good from Ashley Free. She has 4 points this evening. Referees were just explaining to the Westlake coaches why that was a shooting foul. She was in the process of gathering the ball with an attempt to shoot as she was fouled, which counts as a shooting foul. As Westlake continues to throw some errant passes, Marissa Cantrell overshoots her center, and that ball's out of bounds. Free gets some advice from her coach before she folds it up the floor. Top of the key, out wide to Jackson. Jackson on the left side looks inside, nothing doing. Pick set from pick set from Michaela Flewellen. Baseline jumper from Free, that is short. Rebounded Rayford out to Warren. Warren to Cantrell, back to Warren. Back to Cantrell, and that's a foul on Free. Both Ashley Free of Brewbaker Tech and Marissa Cantrell of the Westlake Lions were going for the ball. But Free was a little too aggressive, body checked Cantrell, and that is a foul. Cantrell up top, outside to Annalise Rayford, another three. That one is short and left, rebounded and put back up by Husbandove. That's no good. Rebounded again from Westlake, and that one is no good. Jackson out wide, throws it off the defender, and that is Brewbaker Tech ball. Heady play there from Bianca Jackson, the junior guard, as she throws it off of Anastasia Warren there of Westlake. Free to bring up the ball over to Jalen Bowen inside to Wellington. That's batted away. Back to Bowen. Jackson pulled up jumper from free throw line. That is short. Rebounded from Williams. In transition to Cantrell. And blocked. Blocked by Jackson. And Warren now will get pulled as she hesitated, had an open shot underneath the basket on the left side, instead dished it back out, and she has been removed from the game. Her coach not happy with that. Up top to Nilese Rayford, outside to Cantrell. Cantrell with the three, that one just missed. Tipped off by Westlake, rebounded again. Excellent pass from number 21, Royalty Johnson. Rebounds on the free throw line over the top of her head downstairs to Taylor Husendove, who finishes it off. What a pass. Best play of the game so far from Westlake. 2016 with 47 seconds left in the half. Left wing to Bianca Jackson. She studies down low, pulls up three. Good from Jackson. Nothing but the net from the junior guard. ESPN top 100 guard. Over top to Rayford. That pass is too high for Rakea Williams to pull down. Westlake throws the ball again away. Flewellen inbounds to Free. Jackson on the wing. Bowen on the wing. Wellington down low. Free with the ball up top. Bowen motions, opens up a lane. Back out top. 20, Jackson. Top of the key, dribbles with 13 to play. Over to the wing, Free with the ball. Back to Jackson up top. Three ball, no good. Westlake rebounds. They've got 2 seconds to shoot. Marissa Cantrell from half court, too late. That shot is no good. It is 23-16 as we head to halftime here in the first game of the ATL Peach Elite Series Verizon Hoops for the Kier Classic. Halftime, 23-16. Brewbaker Tech leads the Westlake Rams.
Network as explained in a galaxy far, far away. Some networks promise unlimited data. Then they slow your downloads after just a gig or two. Verizon doesn't slow your stuff. Because when data is your only hope, better matters. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, December 18th.
The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball. With my height, to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation. It allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things.
Welcome back to the second half of our first game here from the Verizon Hoops for the Kier Classic. Brewbaker Tech 23, Westlake 16. Bianca Jackson had 12 points in the first half for the Rams as she leads them to a good halftime lead. Westlake here comes out with some energy, bouncing back and forth on top of the three-point line. Brewbaker Tech in a 2-3 just like Westlake is, and that's Cantrell with a wide three. Good pass up to the top of the free throw line. Warren, Anastasia Warren with a jump shot on a nice pass from 33, Rakea Williams down low. Westlake presses and forces a timeout. No, that's a 5-second call on Brewbaker Tech. Westlake goes full press right out of the gate here in the second half. Force a turnover. Let's see if they can go 4-0 here in the first two possessions. Out up top to Cantrell. Cantrell cross-court pass to Hansberry. She shoots a three, and it's good. 5-point swing for the Lions. 23-21, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point ball game. Lions go full court again, but back off as the Rams bring it up past half court. Jackson at the top of the key. Over to Rogers, back to Jackson. Wellington at the top of the key. Bowen with a three-pointer, that's long. Rebounded down low by the Rams. Pass out to and that's going to be a foul on Westlake. The ball was rebounded by Jalen Bowen. And Hosendove committed her second foul of the evening. Sideline three's good from Jalen Bowen. That pushes the lead back to 4 as Westlake throws it out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Rams. Bowen inbounds to Rogers. Fluellen down low. Wellington down low. Jackson with the ball on the left side. She pulls up from 3 and it's short. And that's going to be a foul called on Rogers. Rogers made connection with Cantrell on the rebound. Brewbaker Tech first foul of the second half. Warren inbounds the ball. Quick pass up to Cantrell. Cantrell inside to Williams. Williams post move. Missed the shot. Rebounded. Hansberry, she's in the corner. Gets trapped. Dishes it out to Warren. Across to Cantrell. She pulls up from 3 and that's good. Westlake 2 of 2 from beyond the arc so far in the second half, and it's a 1-point ball game. 25-24, Rams lead. Full court again here from Westlake. Jackson, pass to Bowen. Bowen pushes it up to Wellington. She drives baseline. Ball out of bounds on Westlake. Brewbaker Tech will inbound under their own basket here.
Number 42, Richardson checking in for the Lady Rams.
Westlake's come out with a lot more energy and tempo here in the second half. Good crisp passes as Brewbaker inbounds and makes a not crisp pass. Warren all alone. Transition, easy buckets. And that's Westlake's first lead of the day. Westlake goes up 26-25, and that is their first lead today. Brewbaker Tech calls a timeout, and we will go back to the drawing board.
Basketball fans, Halftime Sports is the leader in youth sport.
Coming out of the timeout, Brewbaker Tech will inbound, and this time no pressure from Westlake. They're going to let Jackson take it up all alone. Jackson looks right. Bowen in motion around to the other corner. That's a three from number 42, India Richardson, who sees her first time of the day. Rebound from Wellington, out back to Jackson. She's at the top of the key. She pulls up from 3, and that's going to be short. Rebounded. Warren on a fast break. Jump stop. Rims out, and we've got a foul called on Warren. Warren with her third foul today. Jackson brings the ball up the floor. Over right to Bowen. Bowen downstairs to Wellington. Wellington stuck in the corner. She inbounds it. It's batted away from Taylor Hosendove. She's got an empty layup. That's going to be 2 more points for the Lions, who are on a 7-2 run here in the second half. Jackson brings it up the floor. Mid-court pressure. And the Lions will sink back into their 2-3. Bowen down low to Wellington. She gets the ball stripped. Good cut from Fluellen, who gets fouled on the play. Fluellen will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul on Rakia Williams, her first foul today.
Number 25, free throw line.
Okay, Fluellen. First one is good.
Okay, Llewellyn makes the first attempt. Checking back in for the Lady Lions. Number 21.
She had 2 points in the first half. Looking for her second in this half.
Who's got the shooter? Be ready, be ready.
And the second is good for Fluellen.
Good on the second free throw.
Let's go. Keep the energy up, ladies. Come on, move the ball.
Westlake gets the ball batted away. Rayford up top to Cantrell. Her 3 is wide and out of bounds.
Don't no crazy stuff in there.
Jalen Bowen brings the ball up the floor. Over to Richardson on the wing.
Carry back up.
Great pass, could not corral it. Fluellen with a zip of a pass downstairs to Bowen, who just could not bring it in. Had she done so, she would have had a good look at a layup underneath her own basket. But Westlake here with the ball. Hansberry up top to Cantrell. Cantrell out wide to Johnson. Johnson back wide to Hansberry. Missed 3. Over the top of the backboard, Brewbaker Tech ball.
Don't turn. Let her foul you.
Westlake leads 28-27 with 3 minutes 45 left to play in the third quarter. Bowen brings the ball up. Richardson for 3. That gets blocked. Hansberry, that's her third block this evening. Pardon me, Hosendove with her block. Top to Johnson. And Kennedy Hansberry drives to the lane and goes down hard. Pardon me, Marissa Cantrell drives to the lane, goes down hard, gets fouled, and will shoot 2.
Number 20, Marissa Cantrell, free throw line for Westlake.
Don't do the spectacular.
Jarlisa Wellington on the foul. That's her second today. Cantrell's first free throw is off the left of the rim. No good. The second to give the Lions a 2-point lead. And that one is no good either. Threw the ball away. Great pass downstairs from number 11, Hosendove. She gets a rebound. She goes back up and is fouled. Taylor Hosendove will go to the line to shoot 2 after she played part in getting the steal off the rebound of the previous free throw. Took a pass down low, went up, and was fouled. Her first. In and out. No good. Her second. is good. That's a 2-point lead for the Lions. Jackson brings the ball up.
Right here, Kenny, right here.
Bowen on the wing, Richardson on the wing. Fluellen and Wellington down low. Fluellen comes to the top of the key. Jackson motions out left. Crosses over defender, crosses over another defender, goes baseline. Good pass down. Could not finish. Fluellen in the lane. Great pass from Jackson. Fluellen just could not finish. No foul called on the charging Cantrell. Rebound Bowen. Open court for Jackson. She's not going to miss this. And that's a tie ball game, 29-29. 30-second timeout called from Westlake. 29-29, 2 minutes, 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Cantrell with the ball for Westlake, out wide. Hard pass inside to Rakea Williams. Her post move goes off the front of the rim. And Hosendove will get fouled again and back to the line. She was just one of two. Oh. No, not a foul on Brewbaker Tech, a foul on Westlake. Ball will go to the Rams. Ashley Free pulls it up. Jackson out wide. Bowen out wide. Wellington sets a pick. And she cuts back and is fouled as she attempts a two-pointer. She will go to the line now. Kaya Fluellen to the line. Foul is on Marissa Cantrell. That's her first of the game. Fluellen's first is good. Gives the Rams a 1-point lead. Fluellen's second is off. Rebounded Hosendove. Out to Cantrell in transition. 21 with a jumper, no good. Rebounded Cantrell. She puts it back up. No good. Hosendove. Williams rebound out to Cantrell. Back into Williams. Big move. Goes up strong. Gets the foul call. Rakea Williams will head to the line to shoot two. Rakea got a rebound, dished it outside to Cantrell, who dished it back inside. She put one good body move on the defender, went up strong, got the foul call, and her first free throw is no good. Williams' second free throw. No good. Jackson with the rebound. They're going to press her, Hosendove, and now they back off, let her go up the court. Bowen with a three. Back of the rim, no good. Cantrell, long rebound. It's one-on-one here. She loses the ball, dishes it back out to Rayford. Long three, no good. Jackson rebounded her own basket. Tries to pass it. Caught by Williams. Tried to go up underneath with a left-hand hook layup. That one just bounced around the rim and out. And now Jackson dishes it out to Wellington. Wellington to Free's three-pointers, no good. Rebound Williams. Cantrell pushes up the floor. Nylese Rayford on the wing. She gets the ball. Looks inside to Rakea Williams. She makes a strong move to the rim. No good on her shot. Rebound out to Johnson. 5-on-4 here. Ashley Free, pullback jumper is blocked. Wellington with a rebound. Her shot is good. 32-29. Rams lead. Just under 50 seconds here left in this third quarter. Kennedy Hansberry checks in for Nylese Rayford for Westlake.
Number 10, Hansberry, checking in for the Lady
Jackson and Wellington come off the floor for Brewbaker Tech. Kayla Rogers comes in, and Jasmine William comes in, as well as Brianna Thompson. Thompson in the middle in the 2-3. She is a 6'3" center. 3 ball is good. Elise Rayford, her sister hit one earlier in the game. Elise now puts up a 3 from the corner, and it's a tie ball game. Half court pressure. Rogers over to Bowen. Down low to Richards. Pardon me, Thompson. She tries a hook and is fouled. Bit of a late call on Brianna Thompson, but she will go to the line regardless as she tried a hook shot. Thompson's a sophomore, 6'3", can play guard, can play forward. Her first free throw is off the front of the rim. And that 3 ball from Elise Rayford gave the Lions a tie. Tie the lead here, 32-32 with 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson's second free throw is no good, rebounded by Paris Mullins. Cantrell brings it up the floor. Hansberry's in, Hosendove is in. Cantrell inside to Mullins. That's going to be a foul on the floor on Brewbaker Tech. Brianna Thompson's first foul of the day. Westlake to inbound on the baseline. She inbounds to Paris Mulford, goes straight up. Her 2 is no good, a little too high, never got it off the backboard. Steal, pass, Hansberry, Mullins, good. Pardon me, Hosendove to Mullins. She puts it up for 2, and the Westlake Lions take a lead, 34-32, as the third quarter comes to a close. Fourth quarter set to begin here, 34-32 lead for Westlake. Cantrell with the ball. Over to Hansberry, she gets her pass batted away. Pulled back in by Westlake, Cantrell back up top with the ball. Elise Rayford motion, pass over to Hansberry. Back up top to Cantrell. Back to Hansberry. Errant pass inside, but Hosendove saves the Rams, and it is out of bounds regardless. Brewbaker Tech with the ball. The Rams down 2. What looked like a dominant first half for the Rams has slowed down. They have not been getting as many open jump shots as they did in the first half. Credit that to this Westlake tempo. They've been full court pressing and playing much more intense defense here in the second half. And it shows. Defense wins, and they're up 2 points so far. Works it inside to Wellington. She gets the ball stolen, but a foul called on Westlake. Foul on Marissa Cantrell. Westlake coach Hilda Hankerson does not agree with the call. Jackson, left wing, shakes a defender, puts up a 3, and that's good. And that is why she is in the ESPN Top 100. That was a Division I move. Shake, step to the left, 3 ball is good. Rayford on the left side, jump step. Oh, they're going to call a travel. That's a tough call. You can see it go either way. Jump step, ball inside, but a travel called on Elise Rayford on Westlake. Brewbaker ball. They're up 1 point, 35-34 off that three from Jackson. She has been pretty much the offense. Steal from Cantrell. She picks it up at the free throw line. Out wide to Johnson. Johnson, good look to Hosendove. Inside pass to a covered Williams. And that's a turnover and a foul on Taylor Hosendove. She'll come out of the game. Anastasia Warren will check in. Kennedy Hansberry will check in. Royalty Johnson will check out. Nilese Rayford comes in. Westlake has 6 people on the court. Nilese comes in for her sister Elise. Wellington's first free throw is no good. Rebounded. Williams. Warren up top with the ball. Over to Hansberry with a three. That ball is long. Rebounded by Brewbaker Tech out in transition. Great pass to Jackson. She pulls up for 2. That's off the back of the rim. Rebounded up top for Williams. Her layup is good. 36-34 lead for Westlake. Kayla Rogers pulls it up. Good looks up the court, and Wellington just could not bring the ball in. Rogers had a eyes-up play, pass from half court down to the baseline. Wellington had a mismatch down low, but could not pull the ball in. Warren inbounds the ball, brings it up over to Cantrell. Immediately pull up for 3. That's short. Diving to the floor as Williams rebounds it, dishes it out to Hansberry. Cantrell flies in, tries for the rebound, but she is called for a foul. She's slow to get up, but she'll be okay. I believe that is her 4th foul of the game. Cantrell to inbound. Mullins calls for it down low. Ball goes up top to Warren. Down to the baseline. Ball goes off the fingers of Bianca Jackson. Lions basketball.
You need a bucket here, Westlake. Come on, let's go, Westlake. You need this bucket.
Warren inbounds. Cantrell down low. Paris Mullins up top. Williams up top. Hansberry out wide. She inbounds down low to Mullins, who goes up with her left hand and one. Count the bucket to give the Lions a 3-point lead. And Paris Mullins, the 6'1 freshman, will go to the line for an old-fashioned three-pointer. Mullins' free throw is good. The freshman has come to play here in the second half. That's her 5th point. Brewbaker Tech down 4, 5:37 to play. Rogers with the ball over to Jackson. She shoots a 3. That's money. Catch and shoot. 3-pointer from Jackson. Brings it back into 1 for the Rams. Warren to Hansberry. Hansberry to Cantrell. Out wide. Ball is stolen, but back to Cantrell. She looks inside. Pass out to Hansberry. Back up top to Cantrell. They're working the perimeters. Trying to get the ball inside. Down to Mullins. Mullins was defended down low, but the way she's played, you'd like to see her try to post up and get another shot off. She's 2 of her last 3. She passed it out, and the ball was tipped away, and it goes to Brewbaker Tech. Replay here, Jackson, catch, shoot, smooth, nothing but the net, as you can see here on our Verizon instant replay. 39 Westlake, 38 Brewbaker Tech, 1-point ball game as Bianca Jackson goes to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. First one, no good, in and out. Rebounded by Williams. Warren brings it up the floor. Hosendove down low. Cantrell out wide, she's got the ball. Pressure. She brings it around. Back outside to Hansberry. She's pressured on the wing. Free throw line jumper off the back of the rim for Williams. Warren with the rebound, and she is pushed to the ground. That's a foul. And that is the 7th foul for Brewbaker Tech and Warren. Anastasia Warren will go to the free throw line to shoot her 1 and 1. No good. Rebounded by Williams. That's going to be out on Brewbaker Tech. Westlake gets the ball back. Thank you for joining us here on our first game of the Verizon Hoops for Akira Classic of this ATL Peach Elite Series between Westlake and Brewbaker Tech out of Montgomery, Alabama. Westlake leads 39-38 as Anastasia Warren throws an errant pass brought in by Bianca Jackson. Jackson brings up the floor, pulls up at the free throw line. That shot is good. She's found her jumper again in the second half, and Brewbaker Tech takes the lead back, 40-39. Cantrell drives on the left side, foul. That ball is no good, but she will go to the line to shoot 2. Cantrell has been much more aggressive here in the second half, driving to the lane, forcing the defense of the Rams to either play her player or foul her. She goes to the line to shoot 2 with her team down 1, 40-39. First free throw is good, 40-40. 4 minutes, 21 seconds left. Each team has 8 fouls, so from here on out, we will be shooting free throws for every foul. Marissa Cantrell, second. No good. Rebound by Williams. She tries to push the baseline and stopped. Cross-court pass to Royalty Johnson. Inside, no foul called, but the ball will stay in Westlake's side of the court. Hausendove was pushed down low, fell to the ground, no foul called from the refs here. Hansberry to inbound. Royalty Johnson moves out down low, no good. Pass inside to Hausendove, short jumper, goes to get her own rebound, tips it out of bound, and will go to Brewbaker Tech. They'll call a foul on Hausendove. Foul called, push on Taylor Hausendove, the sophomore small forward. And that is going to send Brewbaker Tech to the line to shoot a 1 and 1. That is the 9th foul on Westlake. One more and they'll be in the double bonus. Charlisa Wellington to the line.
Number 53, Paris Mullen.
Paris Mullen checks in for Taylor Hausendove, which I think is a good move. She's been a force down low in this last quarter and a half. Wellington's first free throw is good.
First basket is good.
41-40. Wellington's second basket is good. 42-40 for Brewbaker Tech. Cantrell brings it up the floor. Mullins down low. Williams down low. Johnson with the ball out wide. She swings it around. Rayford to Cantrell. Back to Rayford to Mullins in the center. Outside to Johnson. Johnson on the wing makes a move to the left. Over to Cantrell. Down low. Ball is tipped. Alpha Brewbaker Tech. That will remain Westlake basketball. Cantrell to inbound. And one. Rakea Williams gets the inbound, goes up strong, gets slapped on the wrist, and she'll shoot a three. Pardon me, she'll shoot a free throw for her third point of the play. 42-42 game with a chance for the Lions to take the lead on Rakea Williams' free throw. Rakea Williams, her free throw is good. Westlake back on top, 43-42. Inbounded to Bowen, pass to Rogers. This 2-3 is expanded out on top of the arc. They're playing very aggressive on defense. They're not allowing any type of penetration. Jackson to Rogers on the left side. But that ball is just too wide for Rogers to corral. And that's going to be out of bounds. Ball back to the Westlake Lions. And we've got a substitution here for the Rams. Jasmine Williams comes in.
Number 12, Williams checking in for the Lady Rams.
Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about nobody.
Westlake 43, Brewbaker Tech 42. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This one's coming down to the wire, folks. Excellent start to our ATL Peach Elite Series here at the Verizon Hoops for the Cure Classic. Royalty Johnson up top to Cantrell, out wide to Warren. Warren back to Cantrell. They look inside for Williams. She turns, puts it up, long. Good recognition by Anastasia Warren to charge. No one on the left side of the block. Ball goes off the backboard. Easy rebounds, easy layup for Warren. She gives her team a 3-point lead. Drive to the hole, up and under. Tough shot there for Brewbaker Tech. They get the rebound. That's a 3 from Rogers. That's off the back. No good. Westlake ball. Brewbaker Tech seems to be shooting the ball without much look around to the rest of their teammates. Two contested shots immediately put up without really any passing. And underneath their basket, we have the point guard, Marissa Cantrell, down with trainers looking at her foot, ankle, calf area. So as you can see here, Jackson with the tough contested shooter. Jump shot from the free throw line. That is in. Jackson had 13 points in the first half. She's had and we're back here at St. Francis High School in Alpharetta, Georgia, as the Westlake Rams take on the Brewbaker Tech. Pardon me, the Westlake Lions take on the Brewbaker Tech Rams out of Montgomery, Alabama. Now the ball here was just tipped out by Bianca Jackson, but the head coach of Westlake played a part. She got a finger on it, just trying to kind of protect herself, but because the coach tipped it out, the ball is to Westlake. Jackson gets it up top. She's guarded in man. Westlake has switched to man now after going 2-3 for most of the game. And that's going to be an illegal screen on Michaela Fluellen. Jackson was trying to get around the screen. Fluellen did not get her feet set, shuffled throughout her hips, and the refs did not miss it. Ball back to the Westlake Rams, who lead this game 45-42 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Cantrell, the point guard who has been so consistent all game, just went out with a lower leg injury. And Westlake throws the ball out of bounds, but it's tipped by Brewbaker, so they'll get the ball back. Anastasia Warren to inbound. Mullins on the floor, Williams on the floor, Hansberry and Royalty Johnson are all on the floor for the Lions. Ball up top to Hansberry, back to Warren. Warren back to Hansberry. She drives, jumper, off the back, no good. Mullins with the rebound, tries to just put it up, and they're going to say that it is off of Brewbaker Tech. That one is debatable, but the refs decide that Westlake will get the ball. Warren with the inbound. Mullins had an opening down low, but just a little bit of hesitation from Warren, and she missed her. Warren gets the ball on the left side, down to Williams. Williams back up top to Hansberry. Hansberry shakes the defender. Good pass out to Warren. Jump shot up. Just missed it. Johnson with the rebound. Out to Hansberry. Hansberry drives. Gets her pass tipped away and out of bounds again. And that is the third pass in a row that Brewbaker Tech has put a hand on. Good defense. Long arms here from the Rams. Bianca Jackson, 6'3". Pardon me, 5'9". Jasmine Williams, 5'11", long arms. 3 balls missed. Over the back call, though, on Rakea Williams, and that'll send Brewbaker Tech to the line. For 2, we are in the double bonus here for both teams. 10 fouls on both teams. Rakea Williams with her 3rd foul of the evening. Jalen Bowen here to shoot 2 for the Rams. Her first one is good. That brings it to 45-43. 1 minute, 43 seconds left. Jalen Bowen, her 2nd free throw. That one is wide. Great hustle play from Fluellen. Gets it back out to Bowen. She misses a 3. Another great hustle play from Rogers. Back to Bowen. Back to Jackson at the top of the key. She dribbles back and is getting cornered at half court. Releases to Rogers. Wellington is pushed. Pardon me, Fluellen is pushed, and she'll go back to the line. 2 hustle plays kept Brewbaker Tech in possession of the ball, which led to them getting 2 more shots here with a chance to tie it up. Micaiah Fluellen on the line, shooting 2, as both teams are in the double bonus. Her first one is off. Right side of the rim, slid around and dipped out the left side. Timeout called here from Westlake. Westlake leads 45-43 with 1 minute, 25 seconds left to go. Welcome back. 1 minute, 25 seconds left to play with the Westlake Lions leading the Brewbaker Tech Rams 45-43. This game's down to the wire as Fluellen of Brewbaker Tech will shoot her 2nd free throw. It's up, and it's good. 1 point ball game. Mullins inbounds to Warren. Deep pass, batted away immediately by Fluellen, but it's off her hands as she tries to go up for the jump ball. Ball back to Westlake. Warren, Hansberry, Mullins, Williams, and Cantrell back on the floor for Westlake. They got to get this ball over half court. Ball was not tipped, just an errant pass from Warren. And the Rams will have the ball back with 1 minute, 11 seconds to play. Jackson brings it across midcourt. Hand checking call on Anastasia Warren. That puts Jackson on the line for 2. Tough foul for Westlake. Jackson's first is off the front of the rim and no good.
Number 10, Bianca Jackson at the free throw line. Brewbaker Tech.
Jackson's second is good.
Jackson makes a second attempt.
Tie ball game with 1 minute and 5 seconds to play. What more could you ask for here on our first game of the Verizon Hoops for Akira Classic? And a foul on Brewbaker Tech, which will send Marissa Cantrell to the line. We're coming to you live from St. Francis High School in Alpharetta, Georgia. What is our second tournament of the 2015 ATL Peach Elite Series here, brought to you by SUV TV. We appreciate you for joining us and hope you're ready for a last good 1 minute here of this ball game as Cantrell to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Lions take a 1-point lead. Cantrell's second is good. 2-point lead for the Lions.
Don't touch the ball.
Get back. Stop talking to me. Don't touch the ball. Back it up.
Brewbaker Tech inbounds to Jackson. She's covered immediately by a tough press coverage, but they're going to call a foul. Could have been good defense, could have been a foul. Refs err on the side of foul on Cantrell. That's going to send Jackson to the free throw line, and that's going to send Cantrell to the bench with her 5th and final foul. Marissa Cantrell, who's been so good conducting the offense.
Number 15, Hummel checking in for Westlake.
Pardon me, Anastasia Warren's 5th foul. Anastasia Warren, the other point guard, with her 5th foul. As Beyonce Jackson's free throw is good, brings it into 1 point. Coach Hankerson of Westlake calls a timeout before Jackson will shoot her second free throw. 47-46, Westlake leads. And a technical foul called on Westlake as they had 6 players on the court. Bianca Jackson was set to shoot her second of a double, but now she'll get an extra. The first is in and out. So now she gets 2 more. Miscommunication from Westlake could cost them points, and it does on the first one. It is now a tie ball game, 47-47. Brewbaker Tech could take the lead here on a Bianca Jackson free throw, and they do. Jackson puts the Rams up ahead by 1, 48-47, and they get the ball back. Costly mistake from Westlake, not being fully communicated, especially out of a timeout. That cannot happen this late in the ball game. They inbound to Wellington, Fluellen. She presses in the middle, pass is broken up, picked up by Williams. She goes to the floor. Jump ball called. Ball will remain with Brewbaker Tech. Nothing falling in the way of Westlake right now.
Whose ball is it? That's blue ball. That's blue ball, sir.
Brewbaker Tech stays with the ball, even though the Westlake coaches say that they had the ball. No matter. 3 is up and out. Mullins brings it down. Cantrell brings it up the floor, down 1 point. 36 seconds to play. And Coach Hilda Hankerson calls another timeout. So whether or not the jump ball was with her, the jump ball is now on the side of Westlake as they are a point down with 33.6 seconds to play. 48-47, Brewbaker Tech leads. Let's see what Coach Hankerson can draw up for her team. You're probably looking at, depending if they want to play hurry up, risk it, go back and hope for defense in another possession. You're looking at 2 possessions. This possession they could hold for a last shot and hope to win the game. They could look for an early shot and then play the foul and try to come from behind game later. We'll see what Coach Hankerson wants to do with her starters. Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Rakia Williams, Elise Alford, Kennedy Hansberry, Anastasia, Marissa Cantrell, and Paris Mullins.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Hansberry will inbound to Cantrell here with Mullins and Williams down low and Rayford on the wing. Cantrell out to Rayford. Tries to chest pass into Mullins, batted away immediately. Other side transition foul called on Cantrell. Jalen Bowen went up to shoot and was pushed from behind from Cantrell.
Foul committed, number 4.
So Bowen will shoot 2 to put the Rams up by potentially 3 points. Jalen Bowen's first is good.
First attempt is good. Number 31, Lanford, checking in for Westlake.
Jalen Bowen's second. No shot. No shot. Infraction called on Brewbaker Tech. One of them was in the lane. I think it was called on Bianca Jackson. Brewbaker Tech, no full court pressure here with 20 seconds left. Westlake down 2 points, 18 seconds left to play. Cantrell brings it up the floor. Over to Rayford. Back to Cantrell. Hansberry, back to Cantrell at the top of the wing. Hansberry, jump shot, it's good, tie ball game. 3 seconds left to play, can Brewbaker Tech inbound it? Throw up a prayer? No, shot is late. Last second shot from Kennedy Hansberry ties this ball game. First game of the day, and we're already headed into overtime. Pull-up jumper from the left wing by Kennedy Hansberry. She gets the ball from Cantrell. Jukes left, moves right, up and back of the rim. It's good. Big play for the Lions to send this ball game into overtime, 49-49. Already an exciting start to the Hoops for the Cure Classic here at St. Francis High School. All coverage here brought to you by SUV TV. This is the second of 12 tournaments brought to you from ATL Peach Elite Series during this 2015-2016 basketball season. Over at Milton, the other host of this Hoops for the Cure Classic, we've got SACA versus Griffin girls, Mays versus Greater Atlanta Christian girls, Carver versus Sandy Creek girls, and the last game of the night will be Griffin versus SACA. Following this game, Greater Atlanta Christian, the Spartans will take on the boys of Brewbaker Tech, the Rams. That game was set to begin at 5:30, but it's 5:35 and we're in overtime. So if you're just joining us in hopes of watching the Greater Atlanta Christian versus Brewbaker Tech boys games, you're going to have to hold on because we've got some free basketball here at St. Francis between Westlake and Brewbaker Tech out of Montgomery, Alabama. Rakia Williams, Micaiah Fluellen will tip here. Cantrell receives it for the Westlake Lions. She's at the top of the key. We have some confusion here between the referees. One referee called over and back.